Good morning. Welcome back to KXAN Live. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Esmeralda Zamora, and today is our Weekend Watch segment where we look ahead at weekend events for the Austin area and surrounding areas with our KXAN meteorologist, Freddy Vela. Freddy, thanks for joining us. How are you doing?
Esmeralda, I'm doing great. I can't believe it. Another weekend has arrived, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, and we've been stuck on this March Madness weekend constantly the past few weeks, but this week is different, right?
It is. Well, first off, congratulations to our very own Rich Siegel, who actually won our 2025 March Madness bracket. Really excited. There's photos of him online. You can go to his Facebook page. I'll post some on my Instagram and Facebook page. So excited. You know what? I came in a lovely 11th place, but it's okay. You know, Rich wanted to beat us. He wanted to win, and so he did. He's a huge basketball fan, so
he
gotta give it to him. Yeah, he definitely deserved it. How you doing?
I'm doing great. We still have some sports on this weekend's radar, though, right? Not basketball, but something else.
That's right. We got a really special event that's going to be happening 3 days in a row, kicking off tomorrow. But obviously, we got to start with what the weather's going to be like. And as you can see right behind Esmeralda right now, looking absolutely great.
Beautiful sunny skies.
And that's what we expect all weekend long. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Freddy's Weekend Watch. Super excited to see what we can experience. Here's a look at your weekend weather for Saturday and Sunday. Now, we do have a front that's going to be coming in later on this evening. And that'll drive down our temperatures and obviously lead us into Saturday, which our temperature will be at around 87 degrees. Just so you know, it's still above average. Average this time of year is around 79 to 80 degrees. And it unfortunately will be about 7 degrees warmer than that. However, it's still going to be great. It's going to be sunny. Sunday, we get a little bit breezy out there. Temperatures will move back up to around 91 degrees. Not too bad, but, unfortunately, we'll have the most 90s by Sunday in a year this early. So take what you will with that one. However, not record temperatures. Record temperatures around this time of year, 98, 99. So it could be worse, but at least we'll be at 91 degrees for Sunday. So the weekend itself going to be fantastic. In case you have anything you want to do, this is the weekend to do it before we start getting a tad warmer each and every day. All right, Esmeralda, I'm ready for the first event. Are you ready to see what it is?
If I think it is what I think it is, it's going to be very funny.
It is. So it's exactly what you think it is. It's Squirrel Fest 2025. That's right, Squirrel Fest. And you know there's lots of squirrels in Austin. Guess what? We're going to be celebrating them this Saturday, April the 12th. It's a free, family-friendly event that all the family can go to. It's going to be at Pease Park, which is located at 1100 Kingsbury Street, and it's going to take place from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. They're going to have music, they're going to have a ton of activities, food, and fun, including some face painting that you can take part in, puppet shows, bird bingo, and so much more. So that's really cool because it's, getting the family together to do something fun, to get outside, to be a little creative, to just do a bunch of stuff as a family, and squirrels, which I like squirrels. They're cool. They're cute. I will say that one of my cats was not a fan of my squirrels that were in my backyard at the time. I won't say what happened to one of them, and I'll be really sad about it. But it's all right. And then at 8 p.m., there's actually going to be a movie on the lawn. It's called The Wild Robot. That's going to take place from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Absolutely free, and you're able to go enjoy that too. So make sure you take a towel, a blanket, something, so that way you can go and enjoy The Wild Robot, which, if you've never seen the movie, it's actually kind of a cute movie.
Oh, I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
No.
So it has Lupita Nyong'o in it. She voices the robot. And if you've seen Heartstoppers on Netflix, one of the actors on there, I can't remember, Kit Connor, I believe is his name. He voices the duckling. So, I mean, it's just an overall cute movie. It's something really cool. If you get a chance, Squirrel Fest 2025. I mean, it's all in good fun, right? Obviously, well, I don't want to say that we don't know anyone who's not a fan of squirrels, but
I'm sure they're out there.
They're out there, so I'm not going to judge. I did make a reference in the article about this Marvel character named Squirrel Girl, who can talk to squirrels and is rumored to be the most the most or the strongest or Marvel character. So interesting enough, she deals with squirrels. Just throwing that out
That's
there.
an awesome superpower to have.
To be able to talk to squirrels?
Or any animal. I feel like you would have that superpower because you attract the owls, you attract the birds.
We're going to talk about that, aren't we? So in case people don't know, I've been tracking Athena and what's going on with Athena. I did make a slight bird reference and my not appreciation of them, and a local artist was nice enough to send me a book about birds in Austin, so I have sent out the request to the artist, to the author, to see if they're interested in coming on to talk to me about birds and stuff.
That's awesome.
We'll see if they respond. We'll see if they want to come on, but that'd be kind of interesting and cool to see that. So
yes, definitely.
Squirrels, maybe they're not your thing, but you mentioned earlier March Madness is over, so what do we go to next? That's softball, and UT softball is happening all weekend long. It's happening at the McCombs Field. This is going to be against the University of Tennessee, and there's 3 different games. There's one on Friday, there's one on Saturday, and there's one on Sunday. I did mess up the time on one of those. Apologies. It'll be corrected on the website. The one on Saturday is 5, and the one on Friday is 8. I think it's 8 p.m., 5 p.m., 12 p.m. Okay. Oof. Go to their website. It's on there. Apologies that I put the wrong time on there for one of those 2, Friday or Saturday. I'll look it up right now. By the way, dropping a little bit of UT knowledge here, Texas is actually number 1. They were voted number 1 in 2 different rankings. One of them is ESPN, and the other one is the Pitchers League. Oof. Anyway, so they were ranked number 1. Tennessee ranked number 7 on one, and ranked number 5 on the other. So they're 2 top 10 teams, and they're going to go head to head against each other all weekend long. So you got to check it out. Now, tickets are sold out, unfortunately, but there are resale tickets on SeatGeek. So if you want to go, there's that possibility. If not, don't worry. There's going to be places all over Austin that you're going to be able to go check out the game. And not only that, but you can also check it out at home. A couple of rival stations, I won't say who they are going to be showing the game. However, I do encourage you to at least check it out at maybe one of the venues across Austin. Get out, enjoy. This is the weekend to do it. Plus, softball. And I know that Texas State also has softball going on. They are going to be out of town. They're in an away game this weekend, but don't worry, next weekend, Texas State, they'll be back home, because we can't forget our Texas State team down in San Marcos. We love them and we appreciate them, and they're going to be playing home games next week as well, so you guys got to check it out. Okay, the updated times were Friday 8, Saturday 5, and Sunday 12. So I will correct the graphic. I will put it online correctly on the website so you guys can check it out. But anyway, there you go. So thank you very much. So, Esmeralda, have you ever been to a UT softball game?
Fortunately, I'm not a UT fan. I'm a Texas State Bobcat fan.
Okay, time to go. Thank you very much. Esmeralda, you got to go check these out. That's right, because you went to Texas State.
Yes.
It's okay. You know what? We all have faults. That one's
Still
yours.
It's
fine.
Team.
It's fine.
Still a Texas team.
Yeah. UT is Tennessee. UT is Tennessee? University of Tennessee as well. Yeah.
No, here it's UT, University of Texas.
So, so we're really, really excited about having softball, especially with Texas being number 1 right now, being voted number 1 in both the rankings. I think that's really cool to see that. Obviously the UT women's basketball women's basketball team was doing extremely well. Unfortunately they didn't make it to the end, but this is our next thing that we're watching. By the way, women dominating this year. I just want people to know at home.
Texas women dominating.
Texas women have been dominating. Volleyball, they were doing amazing. Basketball doing amazing. Now softball doing amazing. I don't know what's in the water today, this year, but
even our beach volleyball team.
Beach volleyball doing amazing. I got to check them out a couple weeks ago when they played here, and that was super cool to see the women just dominating at beach volleyball. So congratulations to all the UT women out there. I mean, they're doing fantastic things. Super proud of them, and I will promote as much as I can to get people to watch them.
Yeah, and not only like you mentioned, if you can't make it there in person, there's so many local spots here in Austin that you can drop in and watch a game. I know we have that all-girls sports bar, all-women's sports bar now
That's
in
right.
Austin, so perfect place to go grab a drink and watch a game.
You know what? What I'll do is, as soon as this is done, I'll put a link in the article as well, our Weekend Watch article, where you can find out more information about the sports bar, the women's sports bar. So that way people can go if they want to go check it out.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so Esmeralda, I have one secret one that I didn't put in the article, but I saw it yesterday when I got home, so I knew I had to add it. I have a question for you, Esmeralda. What is your favorite type of margarita?
My favorite is a chamoy margarita.
Chamoy margarita. So I'm a strawberry margarita type of guy.
A mango chamoy, I think.
Well, guess what? This weekend, check this out.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
There we go.
Austin Margarita Fest.
Festival.
That's
Wow.
right. It's the Austin Margarita Festival. It's going to be at the Armadillo Den. It's going to be at 10106 Manchek Road. It's going to be this Saturday, April 12th from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
All day.
All day. So you can go to this and then you can go to Squirrel Fest right afterwards. Live DJ, 10 margarita booths. They're going to have food. They're going to have a beer garden and so much more. When you get a pass, because there is a non-tasting pass, but if you get a tasting pass, you're actually in a voting chip, and you're going to be able to vote for the best margarita there. So you got to check it out. And great news, all the proceeds benefit Alexium Foundation, which goes back to different nonprofits here in Austin. So it's a really great event that you can take part in. Tickets are still on sale. I'll post all that information on our website as well, kxan.com in my article. But Austin Margarita Fest, it's so cool. I just learned about this yesterday.
Wow.
Who doesn't love a good margarita? So this Saturday, April 12th from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to have all different types of margaritas. I believe Patron is the main sponsor for it.
Wow.
So you're going to be able to check that out. They're going to be there as well. But it's a huge, huge event that's going to be taking place from 12 to 6. You got to check it out. If you're an adult, you're over 21, and you're legally of age to drink, I encourage you to go check it out as well. So a lot going on, including Squirrel Fest, UT Softball, Margarita Festival. I mean,
something for everyone, right?
Something for everyone. Why wouldn't you want to be out and about and kind of enjoying?
The kiddos, the adults, and then the sports fans.
Honestly.
Something for everything.
And in case you're wondering, let's break down the weather one more time, just in case you're just joining us. Saturday, 87 degrees. Sunday, 91 degrees. We're looking at beautiful sunny skies. We do have a front that's coming in today, but don't worry, not going to ruin your weekend at all. As we get into Sunday night, a few clouds will start to roll back in, but don't worry, that's not going to ruin anything as well. It's not until we get to about Tuesday into Wednesday where we start flirting with the chance of seeing a few showers out there. But overall, this weekend is going to be a great weekend. And it feels like we've been getting there each and every weekend the past 3 months, Esmeralda.
Yes.
Where it was hot during the week, and then we got a nice little front and it made the weekend perfect to be outside. That's going to happen one more time as we see Saturday and Sunday, 87 to 91. So no excuse. Get out there. That's what this is all about, your weekend watch, to give you the lowdown of what you can do across Austin.
Yeah, and Kristen and I were talking about how quiet this weather has been. It feels a little suspicious. Very
suspicious. This past weekend we were a little on edge because we were watching for the possibility of severe weather. Mm-hmm. The cap is essentially kind of like this barrier that holds all the energy. We didn't break the cap. And that's what we originally thought was going to happen. Everything looked like it was going to lean that way. A lot of areas didn't get there, which is why we didn't see any severe weather. But that's fine. We liked some of the rain that came in. Not everyone got rain, but it was a decent amount that some places got. So anyway, this weekend, no rain in the forecast, no clouds, sunblock, umbrellas. Just be ready. It's going to be a great time, no matter if you go to Squirrel Fest, Margarita Fest, or any of the UT softball games.
And we do have that article that you published this morning. It's on our homepage. You can find it there at kxan.com. titled Squirrel Fest Squeaks In and UT Softball.
That's right. And I'll add the Margarita Fest at the very bottom as well, so that way you can check it out. And I'll update that UT softball graphic that you see right there. I'll make sure that has the correct times. All the links are on there too, in case you want to buy anything. The only one I didn't put on there was for the UT softball one, since that's a third-party company. I'll let you guys at home decide if you want to go ahead and search that. But all the details are there in case you decide you want to go.
Yeah, and Freddy, for anyone who is interested in keeping up with your forecast for the rest of the day, what time and where can they watch you?
Yeah, so I'm on Monday to Friday at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Hopefully you guys can all tune in. On Tuesdays and Fridays, I'm also on the 4 p.m. newscast. So I encourage you to watch any of us. Of course, we're going to give you the lowdown on what to expect weather-wise for the weekend. But as I mentioned, this weekend, looking fantastic.
Looking fantastic. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Freddy.
Thank you.
And that's all we have today on our Weekend Watch segment. We're here every Thursday showing you a look at weekend events in Central Texas as well as the weather that you can expect. You can also download our app on any streaming platform that you use, and that's Roku TV, Apple TV, and Fire Stick TV. It's called KXAN Plus, completely free. Keep up with us there. Thanks so much for joining us.